Bootsy?
Really, you're a tough act to follow. Have to be prepared here. I wrote all this down because I'm just not the veteran like all of you, getting up in front talking to everyone so eloquently and easily. Oh, excuse me. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who's here, who's come from all around the Bay Area, throughout California, across the country. Also to my family in Germany, my friends in Germany. How can you sum up someone's life of 75 years in a couple of hours? I feel such wonderful energy from everybody here. You're a big family. You're my extended family. I've known people, some of them all my life, both personally and through the hotel business. And it is an era that is slowly dying in a way, or changing, I should say. And I'd like to honor my father in the big hurrah. Rob Sapinski said it wonderfully as he came into the room today, that my dad called us all here for a reason. And I feel my parents with me at this moment. I can't believe between me and my husband, who also lost his father 3 weeks after my mom passed away, we lost 3 parents in 5 months. It's been hard. We have good days and bad days. It hits you like rocks sometimes, and you don't want to get out of your pajamas. But then we trooper through. And I have to honestly say I couldn't do this by myself. I have a wonderful husband, and I love you, Tom, so deeply. You are my rock. And I basically said, if this is the true test of upholding your marriage vows, I hope you passed. I know Holger would be more humbled and astonished at everybody here today. And I know Olga would be mingling with a glass of wine. Recently, I've heard from many people that my father was an icon of the hospitality industry, a celebrity, if you will, hotel celebrity, a big player in the city, a man of integrity, and someone who made things happen. To me, he was Dad, a simple and humble guy who was always amazed at what people thought of him. He never thought twice about helping someone by lending an ear, giving support and or guidance, or even helping them out financially. And he was very modest in accepting a favor in return. He was a deep thinker who could handle a big load of duties and responsibilities and make it look so simple. He was stubborn. We all know that, and man, he could be stubborn. He was year of the ox in the Chinese calendar, by the way, how appropriate. But if you convinced him otherwise and gave him a reasonable solution or argument, you certainly would win him over, and he'd be on your side and root for you all the time. One of his greatest enjoyments was contributing to the construction of the Anaheim Hilton. Thanks to him, large Queen Marys filled with banquet food didn't travel side by side with hotel guests through the lobby. He scrutinized the blueprints to ensure for a better flow of thousands of conventioneers shuffling from one meeting room to another. He made sure the delivery trucks had ample bays to drop off supplies for sold-out houses for weeks on end. He had engineering paint the garage signage strategically so that novice guests could get from their car to the lobby. Holger was famous for making his rounds through all the departments, speaking with every level of employee as he went to the basement and checked on the laundry machines, made sure that he had a lemonade, a silver punch bowl filled with lemonade for all the workers when the laundry room was god-awful hot, and Willie, you know that. You always had to check those manglers. made sure the air conditioning units worked, checked out the pipes. Then he went up through the lobby, making sure light bulbs were not out, carpets weren't frayed, answering guests' questions as they asked him for directions. He meandered to food and beverage outlets, making sure the buffet line was always replenished. He'd walk down the hallways and stopping in to say hello to a room attendant, see how they're doing. But he always kept the guest in mind.